When you set out to create something of importance, something lasting, something that will make an impact, change lives even. Like an artist, it often feels you're faced with the impossible, staring at a completely blank canvas. There's not much there to tell you what to do or exactly how you should go about it. Nothing to go on, really, but perhaps some quiet internal inspiration, a dream, a challenge, a calling.
In early 1998, the California Healthcare Foundation began to look at opportunities for how we could demonstrate the effectiveness of new information technologies to improve the quality, safety, efficiency of healthcare delivery. When we first saw the 28-page joint application for families to enroll their children in the Children's Health Insurance Program and Medi-Cal for Children, lights went off for us. We thought, wow, this is such a paper-driven process. We could certainly automate it and make it easier for families.
What we are considering is, people as people, right? And that we're all very well-rounded, complex individuals. And so the solutions that you have to come up with have to match the people that you're talking about. The way in which we're pursuing that is that we're trying to take the complexity of what people are and the problems that they face and apply that perspective to how we design technology.
The state had argued that the applications needed to be signed by the applicant and that signature needed to happen on paper. We argued and made a policy argument that no, electronic signatures could be accepted, and that would allow us to fully move the application electronically rather than to go back to paper. Paper was our enemy.
And that was a real victory because we proved that this wasn't a policy issue that had to be undone by some legislative action. And we were the first in the nation to pioneer the use of electronic signatures for public benefit programs.
OneEapp was a game changer for the clients that used it. Our mission was really to support low-income families using technology more effectively in order to help them find the benefits that they needed. And the clients that used it were all different groups. So we had some that were clinics that were driving the use of OneEapp, some were counties that were trying to use it. But for the groups that actually adopted it, it was a game changer.
As this began to take hold and look like it was a real solution that was needed and that had some future to it, other partners were joining, things were becoming rapidly moving, and other states were interested in what was going on in California. And it became clear that really what was needed was an ongoing organization.
Our greatest achievements often start with no clear roadmap. The effort alone often dictates the direction one will head. The intent, the goal, the vision become the path forward and direct us in the way we should go.
We want everyone to be enrolled in the public benefits they're eligible for. It is good for society when children have enough to eat.
Despite all of the significant changes that the organization has undergone in the past decade, including significant changes to the healthcare environment, our mission has stayed the same: to help people, to connect people to services.
The first thing I see us doing is growing our influence. And what I mean by that is this idea that policy and technology, it's not just a legitimate idea, but its resonance is something that we actually have to use as convention, not as a novelty. Particularly if we're gonna have both of them accomplish what they purport to do and aspire to do, which is make things easier for folks, make them simple and elegant for folks, and help people. But the way in which we'll do that is not just limited to just helping people get connected to benefits and services, but actually helping folks get connected to the institutions and networks that really allow us to be who and what we are.
Purpose, principles, and follow-through. The vision, unclear perhaps even to the creators in the beginning, suddenly becomes vivid, gaining momentum, assistance from others, taking shape, and a life of its own. Vision, passion, persistence, one concentrated effort after another. What started as a simple idea became the solution for the many.